Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'm your host, your dost, and always in the ghost mode. You know that, Mohit Jain. And today we are here with बहुत छोटा सा session है because these are the data interpretation questions which were actually asked in this company drive, which is Credit Suisse on 6 July 2021, and they have asked only 4 questions from data interpretation in the entire aptitude. Other questions were related to technical. So I've selected those 4 data interpretation questions, and let's do it quickly. But the very interesting part was these questions were marked differently. One of the question was for 2 marks, one for 4 marks, one for 6 marks, and another one for 4 marks. So this is how they have asked, they have designed. And to know more about it, please do visit their website. And you know it. I'll give you some time. Maybe I'll put up a timer. Let's see if it is possible. I put up, or just pause the session, try to solve it, and then look out for the solution. You know the normal drill for it. So on this note, on this happy note, let's solve these 4 questions for this session only. The following pie chart represent the distribution of profit gained through the sales of ABC, in the European countries in 2016-17. Data points are in degrees. These points are in degrees. So the overall pie chart total degree would be 360 degree. That is 100% of the data. If the overall profit is $16.10,230, then what is the difference between the profit earned from France and profit earned from Sweden? This is Netherlands, Britain, Italy, Austria. Sweden is 15 degree and France is 75. So 75 minus 15 degree is, we are looking out for the 60 degree value. Now 60 degree value out of the total is actually, we are looking out for 1/6. So the difference between the profit of Sweden and France is 1/6 of the total. So 16,10230 need to be divided by 6. 16 2 times, 1241 is 6 times, 50 is 8 times, 22 3 times, 43 7 42, and then 10, let it be 1. 268371, 268372 is there in the option. I'll mark on option A and move on. The following pie chart represent the distribution of profit. I think we have the same pie chart as the previous question. Let's see the question straight away. what percent of profits earned by Britain, suppose X percent of profits earned by Britain, is the profit earned by Netherlands, is equals to profits earned by Netherlands. Okay, where is Britain? Britain is second, 1, 2. Britain is with 90 degrees. That means Britain's profit is 90 by 360 degrees of the total profit. Let it be P. This is equals to Netherlands. Netherlands is the first one with the, as I can see, it is 108 degrees. 108 degrees by 360 degrees into profit. So we just need to find the value of X. Everything gone. X by 100 is 12. 12 into 8. 12 into 9. Sorry. Yes, 9 into 12 is 108. Then 9, 10 gone. 10, let me take it as off. So we are left with only how much? 12. Therefore, X is 120%. You can do the calculation more quicker than me, isn't it? Yes, you would be. So X is 120%. That is in option A. Because the question asked is what percent of profits earned by Britain? What percent of B is equals to the profit earned by Netherlands? Please don't do X percent of N equals to B. It is X percent of B which is equals to N. The following graphs represent the number of units of diamond sets sold by a jewelry store between year 2010 to 2014. Okay, this first one. And the revenue generated per unit in the same period. What is the percentage increase in the revenue between 2011 and 2012? Now, revenue means number of units sold into revenue generated per unit. So, in 2011, revenue generated would be 2011 number of units sold are 60 and per unit in 2011 they are getting 4 million, that is 4. 240 is the revenue in 2011. In 2012 number of units sold are 85 and per unit what they have got is 4 again, that means 320, 340. What is the percentage increase? 240 to 340, that means 100 divided by 240, that is the base, into 100, that is what we are looking out for. So it is 5 and 12. 5 by 12 is 50% minus 8.33. So it would be 41.67% increase. Yes, that we have in option A. The following graph represent the top 5 automobile companies with their expenditure on R&D and the percentage of revenue spent on R&D in 2017. Which of the following companies had the third highest revenue in 2017? Now for Toyota, we can see that it has to be the first highest revenue. It is 696, which is 4.8% of their revenue. So its value would be high. So I'm leaving this and I'm not calculating. Toyota is the first one for me. Second out of these four, it has to be Volkswagen Group, because it is 119, which is 2.2% of their revenue, which has to be like it is 2.6, 2.4, 3.9, greater than this. So this is first in revenue, Volkswagen Group is second in revenue. Out of these three, we need to find which one is giving the more value. So that is simple, that 2.5% of some revenue is equals to, if I take this as 2.5, is 60. So revenue in this case would be what? 60 into 100 divided by 2.5. So if I remove this, 25 is 40. So revenue is 2400 for BMW. For General Motors, it would be 59 into 100 or 1000 by 24. So 24 is 46, 4 times it would be 250. 6, 250, 40, 41 something. So it is like 60, 59 into 41. 9, 36, 5 is 41, 4, 20. 2419, which is more than BMW. So BMW is not number 3. Now is comparison between General Motor and Honda, and it is clear that these two values are 59, and this is 2.4 and this is 3.9. So if 3.9% is 59, and for someone whose 2.4% is 59, obviously General Motor revenue is greater than Honda's revenue. Why? You can see, na, 59 into 1000 divided by, you have got 39. So obviously this revenue will be lesser than 2419. So out of these three, General Motor is on the higher side. General Motors have got the third highest revenue. Option A fits in. We need to be quick with our calculation and approximation to solve this if on-screen calculator is not available, and I think in Credit Sushi on-screen calculator was not available. I hope you have enjoyed this session, and on this note, I'll take I see off now. On this hope that I'll see you soon. Yes, I'll see you soon. Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you.